in the Westridge Shopping Center celebrating Small Business of the Month winner for December, Gene Osborne, Osborne Jewelers. And you've been here 35 years, right?
35 years.
Wonderful. And not only have you been here for that long, but you've added more employees. You have 4 full-time and 2 part-time. You've expanded the store, so you've been a real fixture here for a long time.
And enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, and I notice as people come in that everybody calls you by name. They call all your employees by name. So it really does have so much of that local, small town feel to it.
I know it's a phrase, but it's a mom and pop type of organization.
And we value those because you give back to the community too.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But through the years, you've expanded. It looks like, Gene, you've really given a thought to evolving to carry the items that that customers request.
Right, right. Try to stay up on trend and fashion. Rocky might be a little farther behind the Atlantas and the Charlottes and that sort of thing.
Proud of that. Hey, we are.
but we have every year we spend a lot of time looking and shopping for the items that we think people will enjoy around here. The other thing we do is we don't market an item over and over again. When we sell a nice piece of jewelry, it is not replaced in our store.
Okay.
So you're not going to own a piece that your neighbor or someone else owns.
Oh, I think that's important. And you do a lot of in-house crafting. We'll talk
We
about
do.
that as we get into the show. But right now, we're going to go out on the sidewalk, and we've got a bunch of people here from the chamber who want to present the banner to you and celebrate.
Very good.
So, and
Thank
when we
you.
come back, Dee Dee's going to be joining me, your manager.
3, 2. Always get people's attention when I do that. 3, 2, 1. One more.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm W.B. Bullock, a city councilman, and on behalf of the city and the mayor, we want to welcome everyone here today for such a beautiful day. And we wanted to just say a word of thanks to Mr. Osborne and his business here. Such a wonderful business. You're not new.
No.
That's a goodness. We like those that come and stay a while, and it's always nice to recognize those who have survived and provide a service to our community. And we're just proud of your accomplishment and look forward to another many, many years.
Thank you. 35.
So thank you.
I'm Roger Taylor, chair of the Rocky Mount Area Chamber of Commerce, and each month it's always a celebration when we celebrate with one of our small business of the month recipient and winner. Gene, we go way back when you started this 35 years ago and has been a good corporate and community citizen, and we congratulate you. And there's a lot of activities, and I'll let the chairman of the small business, Christian Brabble.
Thank you. On behalf of the Small Business Committee, a lot of these people standing behind you, we just want to congratulate you on being December Small Business of the Month. Thank you so much. And as part of the Small Business of the Month winner, in June, we have an annual get-together, awards banquet, I guess you can say. And so you are in the running for the 4 awards that we nominate and elect that month. So Small Business of the Year is one of them. So I'm going to turn it over to you for a few comments.
I'm kind of speechless. We've been here 35 years, struggling along. The only business in the shopping center that's been here longer was Almond Drug Store. We've gone through several grocery stores and so forth, but it's been a long journey and a lot of fun. I enjoy coming to work every day and serving this community.
Again, we congratulate you, and I appreciate my ambassadors and chamber and your employees and everybody being a part of this, and people outside that we can't see that are celebrating with us. But good luck, and may you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank you.
We're with Dee Dee Smith, the store manager, and you're in one of the ladies' favorite place to be, diamonds. So-
Especially around Christmas. They always want diamonds to sparkle at Christmas, and you can't go wrong when you come here. Jean has a large selection of different designers, Galatea, Kim, Vahan, Ziva, and he can also make ones, if you have old designs, old gold, bring them in and he'll design you something that you like.
Oh, that's wonderful. So if somebody has inherited like a stone from a late mom or aunt or something, then you bring it in?
Bring it in and he can design you a pattern that of you, what something you like, or put it in something that we already have here in the store.
Great. What's the most popular thing now for young brides, Dee Dee?
They love the halo.
Which means what?
The halo has the halo of diamonds around the outside
it.
circle.
Oh, okay. It's kind of pave diamonds,
The pave
right?
diamonds around the outside, that is one of the main things that the younger generation are liking. Naturally, the older ones are coming back in to get their anniversary, and they love the plain bands and then just a single stone, or some of the more vintage look. It's actually coming back into style, the intricate pieces with the vintage look.
Kind of filigree type
Right.
look. Yeah, that's really pretty. And so if somebody came in and they had a stone, then you could actually even put it in one
Put
of
it
these.
in one of these.
So if they found
These are-
the one that they want, just say.
Right, and they all come with matching bands. And a big thing now is having a band on either side. So we could have one here, and a lot of times for the 5th anniversary, they'll come back and get a band to match on the other side.
Why the 5th anniversary? Is that the diamond? No,
That's just a thing that seems to be the trend for the younger generation.
y'all heard it here, right? Well, good. And these, I've seen. It used to be plain bands,
Plain
but
bands.
now people are
Now
having
people
the
are going with the diamond bands. You have the conjoined prongs, and then you have the
channel.
the channel set. So there's just all kinds, size diamonds and different things to go by.
And I noticed on TV they're advertising, 3 stones, 2 stones, all these things, for today, tomorrow, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and then it's War Buddies, 2 stones. And are you seeing people ask for that?
Past, present, and future. The 3 stones are really big now. And as usual, the round brilliant is still a favorite, and emerald, and some princess cuts. But
I saw some colored stones in here. I think I saw a
yellow
couple
diamonds. Yep, they're pretty big. Chocolate diamonds, yellow diamonds, blue diamonds. We have green diamonds. So we have a big variety for just about anybody.
Well, and y'all have been here for 35
35 years.
That's amazing.
It is. We're the only ones other than Almond Drug Store. They've been here longer than us, as you know. And the strip
Westridge
mall, that's right. And it's a booming area.
And you've expanded through the years, haven't you? How
We
long have
have.
you personally been here, Dee Dee?
I've been here since 2009 myself, but it has expanded. The store is twice the size that it was when he started out. And I believe Ann's Donuts used to be in the same little area. So if you ate Ann's Donuts 10 or 15 years ago, you can come buy a diamond in the same place.
What's turnaround like if I were to come in or tell somebody important to come in and that this was the one I wanted? How long does it take to size it?
We'd have it, if you came in today and we had the stone and everything that you wanted, in the morning time, we'd have it back to you by that evening, just the sizing.
Perfect timing for
That's
gifts
right.
and everything.
That's
Well,
very
great.
right. And we engrave, and on the inside of the rings, we do that within a 24-hour turnaround period too.
And you do that on the premises, right?
On the premises, everything stays in here in the store. We have pearl stringing, appraisals, just about anything that you could want we do here, and everything stays in the store.
And people have certifications here too, don't they?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of education to be sure that what you say matches up with the established guidelines.
It is. Gene has been to many different schools. He sent me to school. Laura's been to school. So he makes sure we know what we're talking about.
Good.
And that's why he's been in business for 35 years.
Absolutely. And we're standing in front of a big watch case. Do you do a pretty good watch business?
We do. We carry 3 brands, Pulsar, Bulova, and Citizen. And Citizen has a high-end Citizen signature, and they'll compete with the tag watches. So and then we have some 14 karat and diamond watches as well.
And can you like flip the batteries in them and repair the bands or replace the bands and all that stuff?
We do that here.
And I see you've got clocks.
We do not do clock repair,
Okay.
but we do sell the clocks. all different kinds. Seiko and Bulova are the two main ones. And we have desk clocks. We do a lot for the college, gifts like that.
Do you do trade-ins, like if people inherit stones or something and
We
they'd
do.
like to trade them in for a bigger stone?
We sure do.
Or a smaller stone,
Or
of course.
That's right. Not too many
don't get
women
that.
like to go for smaller stones, but yes, we do trade up and to give you a fair market deal for your stone.
And I like you said too that y'all do appraisals because it's important when people are getting insurance.
Insurance to have, and you need to have it done every 5 years because, I mean, you look how gold has increased in the last 10 years. I mean, something that you had appraised 10 years ago is significantly probably 3 or 4 times more if it has gold in it than it was 10 years ago.
And it's replacement value that people would get the
Right.
insurance for. Well, Dee Dee, thank you. We're going to go learn about another part of your
Well,
business.
thank you so much, Jean.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are in the workroom, I guess it is,
Right.
Jean, right, for Osborne Jewelers, and we've got Laura Beebe here. And I am absolutely amazed that this ring, Laura, you said it needed to go up 2 sizes, and I'm seeing this hunk, this piece, to make it that much bigger stuff between it. And you said that you can put it in this machine and make it so you can't even tell it was pieced?
That's right.
Okay, let's do it. And Jean, you
But I
would-
got some more work to do on it too.
Oh, okay.
You know.
What exactly? How does she do that? Is it heat or
This
what?
is, this is a process that most people cannot do.
Okay.
This ring has pearls. To normally size a ring, you need a couple thousand degrees heat.
Oh.
This process is a laser welder. So you can actually hold the ring in your finger and the voltage welds the ring in your hand.
So your hands are in there.
So you're literally not disturbing any of the stones. So many stones cannot take heat. Emeralds, pearls, opals, garnets, they are stones that just will not withstand a torch, which is the natural process for soldering and welding rings. You can also do platinum with this machine. You can piece things together and then do the final process with a torch if need be. Practically everyone in town sends us their silver work because it takes such a high amount of temperature and they don't have the process for doing it.
I would think this is a fairly new state-of-the-art piece of equipment, isn't it?
Actually, I researched it for 5 years before I bought one, and I'm on my second one. It's been out over 20 years.
And Laura, how long have you been able to use it?
I've been doing it for 2 years, I think.
And that
Laura's
is already very smooth.
Laura's new to the business. She's been here 3 years. Started out stringing pearls. Had an affinity to try something back here, and came to me one day and asked, "I want to learn." And she, in 3 days, she was proficient in sizing rings, soldering chains. We sent her to diamond setting school this last year. Now she's setting stones.
I want people to see your smile, Laura. We're going to turn you around this way. Well, that's just amazing. You don't find people who are that skilled who can jump right in and learn those things.
No,
that
it
easily,
takes
do you?
it takes someone. First, they have to want to do it. I've had quite a few people that asked me to teach them, and after 3 days, they laid it down and said it's too much.
Have you always been kind of artistically inclined?
I don't think so.
You don't? Well, how did you know that you just watched him do it and thought it would be something you would enjoy doing?
I did.
In like art classes in high school or anything? Was that something that?
No, I just picked it up.
I hate to say this. A lot of people bring this up. Well, you're an artist. You're first a mechanic.
Mechanic. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Did you work on automobiles growing up with your? No. Okay.
But the mechanics. I mean, all throughout this business, from the watchmaking to the jewelry manufacturing. I was fortunate enough to go through a school system more than just, a small school here, a small school there, at the University of Illinois and Texas Jewelry Institute. My father was in the business, and he said, if you're going to learn, do it right. Go to school.
What's next, Laura? Do you have something else after this that you would like to do?
I do. I have to finish my sanding and buffing and polishing.
And what about another trade of something he's doing? Is there something else you have your eye on once you get this? Just absolutely, you can do better than he can on this. Is there something next?
Oh, she's got plenty to do.
I got plenty to do.
Well, good. So there are lots of new skills and
Every
stuff
day.
you can
We
teach.
learn
Correct.
something every day.
Oh, good. Well, that makes coming to work fun,
It
doesn't
does.
it? Well, great. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and Dee Dee's going to talk to us about your great gift section.
Right.
And then we're going to finish up the
Okay.
show with Eugene. Thank you,
Thank
Laura.
you.
Uh-huh. Dee Dee, we're in another area of the store now, and you talked earlier about expanding and doubling your space.
Right.
And we'd like to know a lot of the gift items that you have. And does that represent a big portion of your business?
It does. We do a lot of gifts for the colleges and schools, the employees when they retire, a lot of the, I guess, keeping it into the area.
Locally owned.
Locally owned businesses,
Uh-huh.
they do. Men's
watch?
pocket watches.
Mm-hmm.
We have engraved money clips and things of that nature, knives, cufflinks, baby gifts of any kind that we can engrave, and we can have it done in 2 or 3 days.
And it's not easy to find a valuable baby gift as opposed to just a toy.
That's right.
So if people
And
want to
this
keep
is an heirloom. It's something we've actually had customers that purchase their cups here and come back, and we just engrave like their grandchild's name on the same cup that they purchased here years ago for their child. So it's kind of, I mean, we do outside engraving as well. If you purchase from somewhere else, we will engrave that as well.
Good.
We have party items. We have bridal gifts, clocks, jewelry boxes, Tervis tumblers, and picture frames. So there's not a whole lot that you can't find here. I mean, if you need, you can find something for anyone.
Do brides come here and sign up for things they like?
They do. We have our little hint cards that they come up and they sign up, and we store them away, and they come in and we'll give out our business card, and whoever comes in, and they'll show it to us, and we pull out the card, and they're pretty happy.
And I think that's so helpful, because then when you're buying a present for somebody, you can know that
That's
you're getting
right.
something that they personally have
And
identified.
A big thing now too is the bump gift.
When you're pregnant?
When you're pregnant, you have to get a push gift or a bump gift from your husband. That was something that we
Wow.
never got when we were younger. But we do a lot of that. For the girls will come in and pick out things that they like, and husbands will come back in, and we pull out a little card, and she's all happy because she has a gift after she gets that new bundle of joy.
Wow. So the bump gift is when you're pregnant, and the push gift is when you give birth.
It is. I always thought the baby was the gift, but hey,
I always thought
whatever
so
makes
too,
these young
but-
girls happy.
And it not
That's
bad for
right.
y'all. Hey,
That's right.
I would go
That's
with
right.
it. Looks like you've got a lot of charms too.
We do in silver and in gold, charm bracelets. But that used to be a big thing in my day when I was a teenager. But it's really coming back. We do a lot of charms, engravable charms for necklaces and bracelets as well.
What age girls are wearing those?
They start from 5 up to we have one lady that buys her daughter a charm every year, and her daughter's 40.
Wow.
She has bought a charm every year since Gina's been in business.
And I see silver ones. Do you primarily, because the cost of gold has gone up, primarily sell the silver ones?
It's primarily, but we do have some that are gold, and it's in the stand-up turnaround is our gold charm. So we have both silver and gold, and if it's one we don't have in stock, we have a catalog of about 300 pages, and we can have it here in 2 days if it's one we don't have in stock.
And with frames too, the fact that you can engrave frames, which I think is really nice, for special occasions and
It is.
stuff, to put the date on it.
And glassware, we do that as well. For the cups and things like that, acrylic. We have a lot of people give acrylic trays, serving trays for gifts, and we do the pretty monograms on those, necklaces, just about anything.
Have you learned to do that?
Oh yes, I'm the one that gets stuck doing that.
Oh, well, good. So,
No.
and I'm getting the impression, Dee Dee, that y'all are very diversified in what you do. I mean,
We are very hands-on. That's one of the things Gene stresses when we start here. You don't just have one job, and he just like him, because he can do anything in the store. He's the one that did the engraving when I started, and I took it over to kind of free him up to do other things. And but we all learn and help each other out as a big family here.
And so there are 4 full-time employees and two part-time?
Right.
Okay, and you're here most weekdays if people are
I'm
watching
here
this and
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and on Saturdays through Christmas we're here 9 to 5. But our normal hours on Saturdays are 10 to 1.
And I saw on the way over here that you've got a lot of colored stones, like gemstones, not other than diamonds.
We have the precious stones, sapphire, ruby, and emerald. We have our semi-precious stones. I mean, we have something for everyone.
So anybody who's struggling for a Christmas present or a
They need to come on over
bump
to
or a
Osborne's.
push present.
That's right.
Well, do you find that people like the month that somebody was born tends to be a ring that somebody would choose?
It is. And actually, mother's rings are coming back in with the stones from all their children. That had kind of faded out for a while, but the last couple of years has really picked up.
And the more children you have, the more
The
stones
more stones
you get.
you have, that's right. And yellow gold is making a big comeback. I personally prefer yellow gold myself, but white gold was a big thing, and platinum for a while, but yellow gold is really coming back. And as you can tell, we both like yellow gold.
I like yellow
I
gold,
do
right,
too.
right.
Has a very rich, warm.
Well, and my mother had her wedding band was that, and I think sometimes we look at what our parents
That's
do
right. That's right.
and kind of go back to our roots. So, well, Dee Dee, thank you again.
Thank you.
Well, Jean, we've gotten a good view, kind of a walk around and see a lot of the different things you do, and enjoyed seeing meeting your employees. And you keep your employees a long time and really invest in their training, don't you?
Correct. Dee Dee's been here 7 years. Laura's been here 3 years. Both of them have taken extracurricular classes, diamond setting classes, gemology classes. Of course, I've tried to teach them as much as possible. I was lucky to get an extensive education in this business before, doing it as a professional.
Well, I like that. I mean, I think people watching too would like that you're investing in your employees. You're
Right.
building their skills. You're investing in them and allowing them to take on more responsibilities.
Right.
You have one more full-time employee, correct?
Yes.
And what's
Well, there's actually one part-time and one full-time. My wife does all the bookkeeping from a distance, but and then we have another part-timer that actually is just a fill-in.
great.
So at any time, there's going to be 4 to 6 people working in the store.
And you're bustling right now. Every time
Yeah.
they hear the ding dong, somebody's
Yeah.
coming in the door. So great Christmas time, y'all. If you have got somebody that you want to get something really special for, they've got some hint lists in here. They've got just a wide variety to meet the needs of
Right.
ages. One thing that the Chamber takes very seriously, Jean, is really caring about the community and giving back to the community. And you have, through the years, you'll give an item to an auction. You'll
Absolutely.
I see you sponsoring things, school events, nonprofits in town.
We do most of our donations are local, to the local churches, to the schools, I try to pinpoint youth, the ball teams, the schools. It's just good to see the kids in a good environment.
And there are very few people who've been in business for 35 years in
Yeah,
Rocky Mount. So that's, and you and I have seen this whole shopping center change, but there are a couple of us that have just hung in here, and through the grace of God, we're still in business.
The only store in the shopping center that's been here longer is Almond Drug Stores.
When you're in a good neighborhood here with a lot of people who really offer a variety of things here, but we're especially proud that you're the winner, Small Business
Well,
Winner
thank
of the
you.
Month. And
Thank you very much.
wish you-
It's a real honor.
And we want you to be here for many, many more years, okay?
I'm trying every day.
Sounds great. Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. See you next week.